在展开一段舒适愉快的旅程之前，请仔细观看以下安全影片，因为您的安全对我们而言非常重要。
Please pay attention to the following safety demonstration before starting your journey.
Taxi to
Your
Cargo
safety is
511 via
important to
November
us.
9 November 511 Evo 671 Heavy.
根据法令，全程禁止使用发报类电子用品。有关行动电话及其他电子用品使用规范，请参阅机上杂志。
According to CAA regulations, all transmitting devices shall not be used at all times. For more information regarding mobile phones and electronic devices, please refer to the in-flight magazine.
滑行、起飞及降落时，请将手提行李妥善放在座位上方的行李箱内或前方座位底下。
Make sure all of your baggage is stored properly in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you during taxiing, takeoff, and landing.
当您就座时，请随时将安全带系妥，扣把向外一拨即可解开安全带。
Keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. To release it, simply undo the buckle.
客舱失压时，氧气面罩会由上方自动落下。
If cabin pressure changes suddenly, oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head.
拉下面罩或红色拉带，罩住口鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸，然后再协助他人。
Pull down the mask or red pull flag, place it over your nose and mouth, tighten the straps, and breathe normally before assisting others.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示，航程中不可任意出动。
This aircraft has 8 exits clearly marked with instructions. The exits should not be touched during flight.
逃生时务必脱掉高跟鞋，不要携带行李，依照指示灯光及空服员的指引，由离您最近的紧急出口离开。
During evacuation, remove high-heeled shoes, leave carry-on baggage behind, and follow the illuminated signs and cabin crew's instruction to your nearest exit.
救生衣在您座位下或座位旁。
A life vest is stored under or beside your seat.
使用时，救生衣上的吹管朝外，由头上套下，将黑色腰带拉至前方，扣好，拉紧。
Put the life vest over your head with the tube facing outward. Wrap the black straps to the front.
Starlux 802 Heavy
离
taxi
开
for
紧急出口
departure.
时，用力拉下红色拉环，即可充气。
Pull the red tab
Starlux
to
822
inflate
Heavy.
while leaving
Taxi
the
to holding
emergency
point
exit.
November 1.
若无法
Runway
自动充气，
059.
请吹
Flight
前
Papa
方管子。
9. Papa
For
November
manual
1.
inflation, blow into the tube.
Taxi to holding point November 1, runway 05 left, via Papa 9 Papa November 1, Starlux 822
本班机
Heavy.
全面禁烟，包含禁用电子烟。依法规定，不得毁损化妆室内的烟雾侦测器。
This is a non
Parking brake.
Shaman Air 879. Taxi to stand Delta Tree via November 8. Papa 10. Papa Delta Tree.
Taxi to stand Delta 3 via November 8, Papa 10 Papa, Delta 3 CMN Air 879.
All aircraft be advised information Romeo now current. QN H1010.
Evo 867, Ram 632, request pushback and engine stop.
EVA 867, Taipei ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. EVA 867.
Please turn off all portable
Flaps are
electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Thank you.
Turn right on taxiway road.
各位贵宾，我们即将起飞，请确实系住您的安全带，谢谢。Hello everyone, we are ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you. Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
EVA 867 ready to taxi to the active.
EVA 867, taxi to holding point November 1, runway 05 left, via Echo, Papa, November 1.
Taxi to holding point November 1, runway 05 left via Echo Papa November 1, EVA 867.
Dynasty 922, taxi to stand Alpha Tree via November 8, Papa 10, Papa, Alpha Tree.
Taxi to stand Alpha 3 via November 8 Papa 10 Papa Alpha 3 Dynasty 922.
In 100 meters, turn right on taxiway from Sierra. Turn right on taxiway from Sierra.
Macau 9606, taxi to ramp 634 via Sierra 7, Sierra, Quebec 7, Echo.
Taxi to ramp 634 via Sierra 7, Sierra Quebec 7 Echo, Echo 9606.
Starwalker 802 Heavy. Request taxi to the active.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 05 right, via Sierra.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 05 right, via Sierra Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Have a good day.
Now on Sierra 1, turn left on taxiway from Sierra 1 in 200 meters. Turn left on runway 05 right.
Starwalker 802 Heavy holding short, runway 05 right.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, hold short of runway 05 right, arriving traffic.
Hold short of runway 05 right, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, runway 05 right, light up and wait.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait. Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Cathay 530 Heavy, exit left at Sierra 8.
Exit left at Sierra 8, Cathay 530 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Taipei Tower, wind variable, 3 knots, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Tower, Cathay 564 Heavy, ILS approach runway 05 right.
Cathay 564 Heavy, Taipei Tower, continue.
Wilco Cathay 564 Heavy.
V1.
Evo 801 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 05 right.
EVA 801 Heavy, hold short of runway 05 right, arriving traffic.
Hold short of runway 05 right, Evo 801 Heavy.
Cathay 564 Heavy, wind variable, 3 knots, runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land, Cathay 564 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Taipei departure 128.5.
Contact Taipei departure 128.5. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Taipei departure, Starwalker 802 Heavy, passing 2,300 feet climbing to 6,000 feet.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
China Southern 3023, contact Taipei Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7 China Southern 3023.
Air Junior 1309, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Air Junior 1309.
Junior 1309, cleared direct JME, cross JME at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 left.
Clear direct jamming, cross jamming at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 left, Air Junior 1309.
EVA 867, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, EVA 867.
Taipei departure, EVA 801 Heavy, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet.
EVA 801 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, EVA 801 Heavy.
航程中若有需要为您服务的地方，也请随时通知我们，谢谢。Hello everyone, during today's flight, we will provide you with beverage and meal service. Wi-Fi service and duty-free sales are also available. For details, please refer to the shopping magazines and the inquiry entertainment system. In addition, this is an absolute right, but the use of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Please follow some instructions at all times and remain alert while using electronic devices. Depending on the global situation,
China Post 209, contact Taipei Tower 118.7.
for some
Contact Tower 118.7 China Post 209. Taipei departure Starwalker 850 Heavy, passing 1,700 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Starwalker 850 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Starwalker 850 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Taipei Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Passing flight level 163, climbing to flight level 190 direct Robin.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
EVA 113, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Evo 113.
Taipei Control, EVA 801 Heavy, good day, passing flight level 152, climbing to flight level 180, direct Sula.
EVA 801 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, EVA 801 Heavy.
Dynasty 1265, expect the RNAV approach runway 06 with the Spica transition.
Expect the RNAV approach runway 06 with the Spica transition, Dynasty 1265.
Taipei Control, Starwalker 850 Heavy, passing flight level 164, climbing to flight level 190, direct Robin.
Starwalker 850 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 390.
climb flight level 390, Starwalker 850 Heavy.
SA597 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Center on 133.1, Cathay 597 Heavy, have a good day.
Taipei Control, China Southern 6055, 10,100 meters.
China Southern 6055, Taipei Control, identified.
Taipei Control, Xiamen Air 871, good day, 8,500 meters.
Xiamen Air 871, Taipei Control, identified. Glory 8956, contact CC1 Gan Tower 118.75, bye-bye.
Over to...
Shanghai Air 8012 NH1010, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 10.
QNH1010, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 10, Shanghai Air 801.
EVA 867, contact non-trunk control 120.5.
Center on 120.5, EVA 867.
Bohemia 252 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Bohemia 252 Heavy.
Taipei Control SmartCat 752, passing flight level 141, climbing to flight level 170.
SmartCat 752, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, SmartCat 752.
Sherman Air 871, contact non-chunk control 120.5, bye-bye.
Center on 120.5, CMN Air 871, bye-bye.
Taipei Control, EVA 116 Heavy, passing flight level 164, climbing to flight level 190, direct Robin.
Cathay 466, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Cathay 466.
EVA 116 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410, EVA 116 Heavy.
Cathay 3850 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Center on 123.9, Cathay 3850 Heavy.
Shanghai Air 801, cleared direct Songli, cross Songli at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 10.
Cleared direct Songli, cross Songli at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 10, Shanghai Air 801.
Dynasty 1265, contact non-chunk control 120.5, good day.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, Dynasty 1265.
EVA 801 Heavy, contact non-chunk control 120.5, good day.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, EVA 801 Heavy.
China Southern 6055. Contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Delta on 119.3 China Southern 6055. Bye-bye.
Taipei Control Evo 008 Heavy, good day, passing 2000 feet, climbing to flight level 150.
EVA 008 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified. Climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310 Evo 008 Heavy.
Taipei Control S 6547 9,800 meters.
Airspring 6547, Taipei Control, identified. Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Center on 123.9, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Taipei Control Mandarin 1264, passing flight level 145, climbing to flight level 150.
Mandarin 1264, Taipei Control, identified. Shanghai Air 801, contact Songtong Tower 126.3.
Over to Tower 126.3, Shanghai Air 801.
United 838, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9. United 838, bye-bye.
Taipei Control Dynasty 1265, good day, flight level 175.
Dynasty 1265, Taipei Control, identified. Red Cap 1510, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5 Red Cap 1510.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9er. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Good day. Kobe Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Passing flight level 327, climbing to flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Center on 119.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
United 838, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3. United 838, have a good day.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Center on 119.3, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Passing flight level 380, climbing to flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Hong Kong Shuttle 821, contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er, Hong Kong Shuttle 821. Control, Starwalker 850 Heavy, flight level 390.
New Sky 43, cleared Yunta North arrival, runway 22.
Cleared Yunta North arrival, runway 22, New Sky 43.
Starwalker 850 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Airspring 6548, contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er, Airspring 6548.
Echo Wing 1206. Contact Kobe Control 132.3. Have a good day.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3 Alpha Wing 1206.
Ocean 211, turn right, heading 290.
Turn right, heading 290 J Ocean 211.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
J Ocean 211, descend to 1,300 feet.
Descend to 1,300 feet, J Ocean 211.
J Ocean 211, 3 miles from KJ 350, turn right, heading 355, maintain 1,300 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared.
Turn right, heading 355, 1,300 feet until established, cleared, J Ocean 211.
J Ocean 211, no tower services available at airport, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, J Ocean 211, good day.
United 838, contact Kobe Control 132.3, good day.
Center, on 132.3, United 838. Control Smart Cat 752, good day, flight level 349er.
Smart Cat 752, Kobe Control, identified. Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3, good day.
Center on 132.3, Starwalker 802 Heavy, good day. Kobe Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy, good day, flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. China Southern 6055, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, China Southern 6055, bye-bye.
Kobe Control Bohemia 614 Heavy, good day, flight level 369er.
Bohemia 614 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified.
天际线2在半年前更换工作室之后，原本以为天际线2可能稍微不断进行修改版当中 1.5.7 的版。
Kobe Control Starwalker 850 Heavy, flight level 390. Starwalker 850 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. 1867, descend via star to 2,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend via star to 2,000 feet, QNH 1012, Alpha Wind 1867.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Kobe Control SmartCat 752, flight level 350.
SmartCat 752, Kobe Control, identified. Alpha Wing 1264, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, good day.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Alpha Wing 1264.
Kobe Control, Air Beach 504, flight level 370.
Air Beach 504, Kobe Control, identified. Starwalker 850 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6. Contact
Fukuoka Control 132.6, Starwalker 850 Heavy, have a good day.
All Nippon 304 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, all Nippon 304 Heavy.
United 838, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, United 838.
Skymark 382, cleared Oiden arrival, runway 16.
Cleared Oiden arrival, runway 16, Skymark 382.
Kobe Control EVA 116 Heavy, flight level 410. EVA 116 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Ocean 3176, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, J Ocean 3176.
Skymark 382, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Skymark 382.
Skymark 382, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1015, Skymark 382.
Skymark 382, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, Skymark 382.
Kobe Control, JX802, flight level 251.
JX802, Kobe Control, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, JX802. Kobe Control, TWA 281, flight level 340.
TWA 281, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control, Asiana 171, flight level 262.
Asiana 171, Kobe Control, good day, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Asiana 171.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Bohemia 614 Heavy, flight level 370.
Bohemia 614 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. SmartCat 211, contact Kobe Control 132.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, SmartCat 211.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 1206, good day, flight level 370.
Alpha Wing 1206, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control Evo 116 Heavy, flight level 409 now.
EVA 116 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 850 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, good day.
Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, Starwalker 850 Heavy, have a good day.
Alpha Wing 1206, cleared Honok Echo arrival, runway 16 left.
Cleared Honok Echo arrival, runway 16 left, Alpha Wing 1206.
Commuter 762, cleared Oiden arrival, runway 16.
Cleared Oiden arrival, runway 16, commuter 762.
Commuter 762, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, commuter 762.
Alpha Wing 1206, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Alpha Wing 1206.
Alpha Wing 1206, descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1013, Alpha Wing 1206.
Alpha Wing 1264, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Center on 133.5, Alpha Wing 1264.
EVA 116 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9.
Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9, EVA 116 Heavy.
All Nippon 304 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Center on 133.5, All Nippon 304 Heavy.
Dynasty 139, contact Kobe Control 132.3, have a good day.
Center on 132.3, Dynasty 139.
Japan Air 981, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Japan Air 981.
Ocean 3176, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, J Ocean 3176, bye-bye.
Fukuoka Control, SmartCat 752, flight level 349er.
SmartCat 752, Fukuoka Control, identified. China Southern 6055, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, China Southern 6055.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 1206, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Alpha Wing 1206.
Alpha Wing 29, contact Kobe Control 132.3, have a good day.
Center on 132.3, Alpha Wing 29, have a good day.
Control, Air Beach 504, flight level 370.
Air Beach 504, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Juliet Alpha 01 Tango Charlie. Good day, passing flight level 068, climbing to flight level 100.
Juliet Alpha 01 Tango Charlie, Fukuoka Control, identified. Continue climb to flight level 100.
Continue climb to flight level 100, Juliet Alpha 01 Tango Charlie.
Commuter 451, turn right, heading 240, vectors for.
Turn right, heading 240, commuter 451.
United 838, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Center on 126.1, United 838.
Fukuoka Control, Airspring 6547, flight level 320.
Airspring 6547, Fukuoka Control, identified. Balhinia 614 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Balhinia 614 Heavy.
Walker 802 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Good day. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. China Southern 6055, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, China Southern 6055.
Fukuoka Control Bohemia 614 Heavy, flight level 369er.
Valhenia 614 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 822 Heavy, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1017.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1017, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Jet 567, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Thai Jet 567, good day.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, good day.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Good day. Flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy, passing flight level 3390, descending to 4,000 feet.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified. All Nippon 304 Heavy, descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1018.
Descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1018, all Nippon 304 Heavy. Alpha Wing 1264, contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Contact Tokyo Control 134.15 Alpha Wing 1264.
Tokyo Control, Air Pitch 504, good day, flight level 369. Air Pitch 504, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, United 838, flight level 350. United 838, Tokyo Control, identified. Japan Air 647, cleared Ogojo arrival, runway 16.
Cleared Ogojo arrival, runway 16, Japan Air 647.
我们选到今天所直飞的机型737-800。
Tokyo Control, Bohemia 614 Heavy, passing flight level 341, descending to 4,000 feet.
好，有没有听到刚才他已经说就是 all station
Bohemia 614 Heavy, Tokyo Control,
好，我们再来一
identified.
个讲一下安全带。
在当前的窗口是模拟飞行，下面我们就进去，或者是就在这里使用。这个我们加6语。
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kansai approach 125.3.
Contact Kansai approach 125.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Japan Air 647, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Japan Air 647.
Japan Air 647, descend to flight level 180.
Descent to flight level 180, Japan Air 647.
Japan Air 647, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, Japan Air 647, bye-bye.
All Nippon 304 Heavy, contact Centrair approach 121.175.
Contact Centrair approach 121.175, all Nippon 304 Heavy.
J Ocean 3176, contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Contact Tokyo Control 134.15, J Ocean 3176.
Tokyo Control, Transjade 1255, flight level 211.
Transjade 1255, Tokyo Control, identified. Transjade 1255, descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1017.
Descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1017, Transjade 1255.
Tokyo Control, Airspring 8656, good day, passing flight level 274, climbing to flight level 280.
Airspring 8656, Tokyo Control, identified. Bohemia 614 Heavy, contact Kansai approach 125.3.
Contact Kansai approach 125.3 Bohemia 614 Heavy.
China Southern 6055, descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, China Southern 6055.
Tokyo Control Smart Cat 752, flight level 350.
Smart Cat 752, Tokyo Control, identified. Dynasty 155, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, Dynasty 155.
Tokyo Control, JX802, flight level 370. Transjade 1255, contact Kansai approach 125.3.
Contact Kansai approach 125.3, Transjade 1255.
JX802, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Air Pitch 532, flight level 309.
Air Peach 532, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Alpha Wing 1263, passing flight level 331, climbing to flight level 400.
Alpha Wing 1263, Tokyo Control, identified. Continue climb to flight level 400.
Continue climb to flight level 400, Alpha Wing 1263.
Tokyo Control, Alpha Wing 45, good day flight level 180.
Alpha Wing 45, Tokyo Control, identified. China Southern 6055, contact Centrair approach 121.175.
Contact Centrair approach 121.175, China Southern 6055.
Hong Kong Shuttle 851, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, Hong Kong Shuttle 851, have a good day.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Contact Tokyo Control 134.15, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Good day, flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified. Japan Air 256 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 119.35.
Center on 119.35, Japan Air 256 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 1264. No tower services available at airport. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Alpha Wing 1264.
Japan Air 280 Heavy. Descend via star to 8,000 feet. QNH 1018.
Descend via start to 8,000 feet. QNH 1018. Japan Air 280 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy. Contact Tokyo Control 125.9er.
Contact Tokyo Control 125.9er. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Flight level 390.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, approaching our top of descent. Ready for lower.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, descend to 1,000 feet, QNH1019er.
Descend to 1,000 feet, QNH1019er, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
贵宾请注意，飞机即将开始下降，请您回到座位，确实扣好安全带。同时，请协助收起您的餐桌，调直座椅靠背并开启窗帘。我们也即将停止供应机上免税品销售服务。
Starwalker 802 Heavy, request runway change.
We are now starting our descent.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, unable runway change at this time.
Please stow your tray table. Return your seat back to the upright position.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, request approach change.
Duty-free sales will also be concluding shortly. Thank you for your
Starwalker 802 Heavy, you're already assigned ILS approach runway 34 left. Unable.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 119.35.
Contact Tokyo Control 119.35, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Have a good day. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 802 Heavy, passing flight level 198, descending to 1000 feet.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified. Starwalker 802 Heavy, descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1019er.
Descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1019er, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
All Nippon 398, descend via star to 8,000 feet, QNH1018.
Descend via star to 8,000 feet, QNH1018, all Nippon 398.
All Nippon 295, contact Tokyo Control 134.15, bye-bye.
Center on 134.15, all Nippon 295, bye-bye.
All Nippon 398, contact Tokyo approach 127.6.
Contact Tokyo approach 127.6, all Nippon 398.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact Tokyo approach 124.4.
Contact Tokyo approach 124.4, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Tokyo approach, Starwalker 802 Heavy, passing 9,400 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information Romeo.
Starwalker 802 Heavy Tokyo approach, QNH1019er, expect the ILS approach runway 34 left with the Tyler transition.
QNH1019er, expect the ILS approach runway 34 left with the Tyler transition, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Starwalker 802 Heavy. Request approach change.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, you're already assigned ILS approach runway 34 left. Unable.
Good day，我们今天跳过请确实系统的安全带之前。Hello everyone, we are ready for landing. Please make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, cleared direct Tyler, cross Tyler at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 34 left.
Cleared direct Tyler, cross Tyler at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 34 left, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Tokyo approach, Air China 925 Heavy, good day, passing 10,000 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information Romeo.
Air China 925 Heavy Tokyo approach, good day, QNH1019 expect the ILS approach runway 34 left.
QNH1019, expect the ILS approach runway 34 left, Air China 925 heavy.
Walker 802 Heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Over to Tower 118.2, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Narita Tower, Starwalker 802 Heavy. ILS approach runway 34 left.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Narita Tower, continue.
Roger, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Air pitch 573, ready for departure, runway 34 left.
Air pitch 573, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 34 left.
Hold short of runway 34 left, air pitch 573.
Air pitch 573, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait, air pitch 573.
2,500.
Air pitch 573, Narita Tower, wind 170 degrees, 2 knots, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, traffic 6 mile final, no delay.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, no delay, air pitch 573.
China Southern 628, contact Tokyo departure 124.2.
Contact Tokyo departure 124.2 China Southern 628.
China Eastern 5040, holding short runway 34 left. Starwalker 802 Heavy, wind 170 degrees, 2 knots, runway 34 left cleared to land.
Runway 34 left cleared to land. Starwalker 802 Heavy.
China Eastern 5040, hold short of runway 34 left, arriving traffic.
Hold short of runway 34 left, China Eastern 5040.
Air pitch 573, contact Tokyo departure 124.2.
Contact Tokyo departure 124.2, air pitch 573.
400. 300. 200. 100. 90. 800 above. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
China Eastern 5040, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait, China Eastern 5040.
Narita Tower, Air China 925 Heavy ILS approach runway 34 left.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, exit right at Alpha 3.
Exit right at Alpha 3, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Air China 925 Heavy, Narita Tower, continue.
Roger, Air China 925 Heavy.
我们已经抵达，为了您的安全，在安全带灯号尚未熄灭之前，请您继续留在座位并系妥安全带。现在开始，您可以使用行动电话的通讯功能。下机时，请记得您的随身行李。感谢您搭乘星宇航空的班机，我们期待能够再次为您服务，谢谢。Hello everyone, we have landed. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned on. From now on, you may use the transmitting functions of your mobile phones. Please make sure to take all your belongings with you when you disembark. Thank you for flying with Starlux Airlines. It has been our pleasure serving you today. We hope to see you.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, contact ground 121.905, good day.
Ground 121.905, Starwalker 802 Heavy. Good day.
對節目開始，你嘅所有行動定位。落飛機嘅時陣，查記你嘅行李，跟上領帶隻小航空班機，期待今天有能夠再為您服務。
Starwalker 802 Heavy. Request taxi to the gate.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, welcome to. Safe parking or advice if need assignment.
Request gate 63, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, taxi to stand 63 via Whiskey 7, Romeo, Sierra 1, Charlie, Sierra 6, Sierra, Tango 10, Papa, Tango 8.
Taxi to stand 63 via Whiskey 7, Romeo, Sierra 1, Charlie, Sierra 6, Sierra, Tango 10 Papa, Tango 8, Starwalker 802 Heavy.
SmartCat 281, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, SmartCat 281.
Cebu 5055 Heavy, Contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2 Cebu 5055 Heavy.
Jeju Air 1154. Contact Narita Tower 118.2. Good day.
Contact Tower 118.2, Jeju Air 1154.
Orange Liner 447, ramp 155, request pushback and engine start.
Orange Liner 447, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Orange Liner 447.
All aircraft be advised, information Sierra now current, QNH 1019er.
Orange Liner 447 ready to taxi to the active.
Orange Liner 447, taxi to holding point Alpha 10, runway 34 left, via Papa, Charlie, Papa, Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 10 runway 34 left via Papa Charlie, Papa Tango 8 Tango Romeo, Tango Sierra 2 Kilo, Alpha, Orange Liner 447.